Point number 4, wrong timing. If I say wrong timing, I mean launching a product or a service at the wrong time in a particular year or in a particular month. For instance, I was in Accra driving in traffic and something amazed me. I saw young guys, it was raining. I saw young guys selling car wipers in the rain. It was right in the rain. So I took a shot, I took a little video of it and was surprised how on earth should somebody be selling whilst raining. They were standing in the rain. In fact, it wasn't only one person. They were standing in the rain and selling a car wiper, and the manner in which you'll be able to change the sport wiper with the new one they are selling to you within traffic, and it was being done on time. Everything was on point. I was so fascinated. So timing or going into a market is very key. You need to find out where to do that, when to do that, and at what point you will be okay going to market. In the startup world, 90% of businesses do fail, and out of that, about 20% plus do fail in their first year. My name is Showers. Welcome to Showers Means Business. Today, I'm going to take you through 10 reasons why startups do fail. So if you are a would-be entrepreneur, if you already started your business, stick around, don't go anywhere, watch the video to the end. Point number 1. When startups do come out with a product, mostly the ones do fail are the ones that come out with products that does not have any market. What do I mean by they don't have any market? People create a product before going to look for a solution. That is totally wrong. It will let your business crash. What you need to do is to look for a problem you faced or a problem faced in a community, a challenge that you see, you felt, you've experienced. Then you kind of create a solution to fix that problem. But other startups do it the other way around. Point number 2, not recruiting the right people. When it's about startup, normally the right people are the ones that are complementary, people who will, fill your shortfalls, people who will complement you. It's not about just hiring anyone at all who will be doing the same work as yourself, because you're going to be grinding. It's all about bootstrapping. And if you go in and those that you've employed are the same of you, it's your replica in terms of knowledge, in terms of experience, in terms of sector knowledge, then you are bound to fail because they are not going to complement you. So make sure that whenever you are hiring or whenever you are coming to partner with a friend, a colleague, an unknown person who is going to be journeying your entrepreneurship journey with you, the person should be somebody who is bringing in a different quality, a trait that is different from yours. Point number 3, in the startup world, we all need funds mostly to kickstart our business. But one thing that I, as an entrepreneur, see it to be suicidal starting a business is when you go in for, listen to me carefully, a loan that is interest bearing. What do I mean by a loan that is interest bearing? Some loans will come from friends and family that are flexible for you to pay back. Some loans will come, they don't bear any interest. But when you go for a facility that is interest bearing, you have no clue as to how the market is going to go, because you are now launching. And the moment you launch, a month after launching, you need to be paying the principal plus the interest. You will be suffocating. You will be in a situation where you wouldn't be able to have enough cash flow to be able to pay your staff, to pay your bills, all those variable costs that will be coming along the journey. You wouldn't be able to sort them out, and that would definitely kill you. So I don't recommend, number one, starting a business with a loan which is interest bearing. It could be a loan that is flexible, that will be paid when you are able to gain grounds, but a loan that needs to be paid back with interest in the first month or two is a no-no area. Point number 4, wrong timing. If I say wrong timing, I mean launching a product or a service at the wrong time in a particular year or in a particular month. Let's take, for instance, if you are into manufacturing or sale of anything, Christmas product, and you launch in January. How are people going to be buying your product when there is no need for it? You need to make sure that you go in when people are in the festive mood. For instance, I was in Accra driving in traffic and something amazed me. I saw young guys, it was raining. I saw young guys selling car wipers in the rain. It was right in the rain. So I took a shot, I took a little video of it and was surprised how on earth should somebody be selling whilst raining. They were standing in the rain. In fact, it wasn't only one person. They were standing in the rain and selling a car wiper, and the manner in which you'll be able to change the sport wiper with the new one they are selling to you within traffic, and it was being done on time. Everything was on point. I was so fascinated. So timing or going into a market is very key. You need to find out where to do that, when to do that, and at what point you will be okay going to market. Point number 5 is neglecting the sentiment of your clients. When we are selling, mostly we neglect the feedback that needs to be gathered, the information we need to gather from the ones that we are selling the product or the service to. That is getting a feedback from your client, not the would-be ones, those who have done a transaction with your outfit, those who have really purchased your product. They are the ones that you need to ask them, how do you see my product? How did you feel? If you are not able to do that, then in a way you are neglecting the feedback channel. It is very key. It is at this point that you'll be able to know whether what you are producing is really making the necessary impact in people's lives. So don't neglect the feedback channel. Make sure that it is constantly pursued for you to be able to know where you are heading as a business. Point number 6, mostly startups, many of them don't have a plan. If I say a plan, I don't mean elaborate business plan, but something on paper that will be your blueprint, something on paper that will be your map, that will be guiding you as to where you want to go from point 1 to point 2. At the end of the day, every business is a going concern. You move from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. But many startups are looking for everything that is trending, everything that they think their competitor is being successful in. So instead of them having a path, instead of them having a problem, where they are going directly to go and fix. They seem to be everywhere and be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That denies the startup focus, the needed focus. In business, it's all about focus, focus, focus. When you do something multiple times, you are going to be a master of it. Unless, of course, what you are doing, people don't need it. So far as people will need that service or product, the more you do, the more you become conversant with it, the more you become a master of that craft. So you need what we call focus. Make sure there is persistence with your path and you'll be successful. You wouldn't die as a startup. Point number 7 is when startups do come to market without a clear-cut usage of their product. The product needs to be user-friendly. But when you launch a product that needs a lot of education, that needs specialty for one to just operate, let's say a home appliance. You can't be in everyone's home and you go and come out with a product that will need probably a staff of yours to be there at every point in time to show how the machine or the product is to be operated, is to be run, is to be used. Then it becomes a challenge. So when you are coming out with a product, it should be easy to use, easy to understand, and easy for people to comprehend its usage. That is point number 7. So take notes, and if you don't do that, people will buy one, no referral will come to you, nobody will come and buy a second product from your outfit, and you will be dying a natural death. Point number 8 for startups not to fail is giving a competitive pricing. I know there are products that have high-end pricing because of the quality. What I mean is make sure that your pricing is competitive. Don't overprice your product. People will shy away if it's the same product in the market but you've overpriced it. And don't underprice your product. That one will as well kill you, because it means that you're not going to be able to break even, let alone making profit. Plus, most people have the notion that products that are low priced are of inferior quality. So make sure you do a proper market pricing research and you come out with a competitive price that will let you be in the game and you'll be able to be afloat. Point number 9, not being able to have all your resources available at every point in time. Mostly startups run dry the very month of launching because they are not able to do an in-depth analysis of what they will need for the products or the services that they are launching to be able to be sustainable. So they pay 1 month rent or 2 months rent thinking people will be buying the product, people will be ordering for their services, and they will be getting enough money to be able to sort their salaries out, to sort their bills out. It turns out that is not what happens in business. You may envisage that you will be earning a lot of inflows, but it doesn't work that way. You are not the client. The client is out there. So don't assume anything. Don't assume anything. We over project as startups. And when it happens like that, we are crushed. Our dreams are shattered. So make sure that your resources doesn't run dry before you even get into your 3rd month. Plan properly before launching. Finally, and not the least point number 10 is when you go into your startup journey with a flawed marketing strategy. If I say flawed marketing strategy, you are now launching. You may be at a different location. You may have a different product from your competitors, not, in terms of similarity or whatever, but in terms of the actual need that it serves. So your marketing plan should be tailored to suit you. You don't have to go and copy or cut exactly what your competitor is doing, thinking that it will work for you. You are a startup that is different from your competitor. Your area of operation, your sector, your niche may be different. So make sure that you carve your own marketing strategy, and instead of doing ambush marketing, do a proper marketing that is really going to sort out your problem. I think this point or these points are going to help you a great deal if you're an entrepreneur or a would-be startup out there. Make sure if you like this video, you comment down there the points that speaks to you. Share the video with your network, subscribe to the channel, and like the video for the algorithm. Thanks very much. Peace out.